Welcome to Tackle Fanatics TV.
To do anything really well, you have to prepare for it. The planning and the meticulous thought process that goes into each session can be the difference between success and failure. For example, my garage is like a mini tackle shop. I've got all sorts of bits and pieces in there for every eventuality or type of fishing that I could be, whether that be a boat session to a big European water or to a little day session down at Layer Pitch. I've got every little item of tackle all set out. I know where it is and I can just pre-pack so that I've got everything that I need for that individual session. Not everybody has probably got the same amount of equipment as I have, but I'm doing it for a job. But even still saying that, it can't hurt to think ahead of what you might need and what you might use. For example, something really easy like tins of gas. I found myself back in the day going to the shop just to buy a tin of gas. By the time you put the petrol onto it, you probably spend twice as much as you need. So nowadays I buy it in bulk, at the shows. I buy a couple of cases, 3, 4, 5 cases. I'm getting it down to nearly £3 a can. One thing I certainly like to keep stocked up on is particles and pellets. It's so easy to go down to your pet food store or your farm food store and pick up hemp, tigers, pellets, floating trout pellets. I've got a whole shelf just stocked up with it, and I've just got what I need whenever I need it. I always keep some prepared particles in the freezer. It can't hurt to do that. You boil it up in the Burco, get it done, get it in the freezer and it's there, just to hand whenever you need it. Also, I've got another freezer and I keep boilies in that, and it's always nice just to have a few kilos in there so that you don't have to drive to the tackle shop every single time you want to go fishing. Hook bait prep is something that I spend a lot of time doing, whether it be making my own hook baits or just soaking them. For example, a lot of people probably before they go fishing, they get some goo, squirt it straight on their pop-ups, and then they're down the lake 10 minutes later, cast out, and it's all washed away before you know it. It hasn't had time to soak into the bait. So quite often I'll have a few tubs of pop-ups, especially in the winter in the garage, and I'll just go in there, little and often, little douse, little bit of liquid, shake, back on the shelf, and just keeping it slowly. I don't want to flood them, just a little shiny surface, slowly drawn in, and then a little bit here, a little bit there, and then they're all good to go. I know it might sound crazy, but I actually quite enjoy preparing for a session. In my mind when I'm at home, I'm often thinking about the session, how it might plan out, and anything that I can do at home to make that session easier in advance, I do, because when I'm there, if I can concentrate more on looking and more on the hunting, all the prep that's been done in the garage while sitting there listening to tunes is all just part of getting in the zone and making the most of those hours you have when you're on the bank. Whenever I'm planning for a session, I'm always trying to take the bare minimum of what I need, because I want to fish minimally. I want it to not impair how I think and when I want to move. If you're carrying loads of stuff, it does affect your judgment, But the problem with that is not taking what you need. So in between sessions, I take out my tackle safe, I just check the compartments, make sure that I've got what I need for the coming session, top it up where need be, and then ready to go. It could be something as simple as for getting your rig rings. Imagine that you're going for a session and you're going to be fishing hinge diff rigs or chod rigs or whatever, and you get there and you go to tie your D-rig and you haven't got a rig ring to put on the thing. Something as simple as that. What are you going to do? What are you going to do in that situation? So yeah, just a simple little look in the tackle box can prevent any of those little dramas that could impair your catch rate. What I'm really trying to get across here is that preparation will put extra fish in the bank for you, It's not the be all and end all, but just a little bit of planning, a little bit of preparation, a few pre-tied rigs, all these things will make your session easier when you're there. Anything that's not taking up your time when you are actually fishing is allowing you to concentrate on finding the fish, getting your rods on the spots, being fluent, getting out there, doing what you need to do. And I promise you, if you're prepared and you're ready, you will catch more carp.
You've been tuned into TFTV. Tackle Fanatics stock an extensive range of tackle and bait from all the leading manufacturers. To check it out, go to www.tacklefanatics.co.uk. Remember, Tackle Fanatics also offer finance to make your tackle purchase more affordable. Tight lines and wet nets from everybody at TFTV.